Hello Udemy, I'm Shahzad Ahmed from Shakespeare.com and welcome in lecture number 19. Today we are going to discuss about the CSS and the submit. So how can you use the CSS and the submit, callback functions or the action? So I'm saying that I have these buttons. As you know, we have deleted this button. So now I'm saying whenever someone click on this class, I'm adding the CSS property .css. It takes two parameters. First of all, the property and the value. I'm saying background. I'm saying red. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. It's adding the background. Click on this, click on this, click. Okay, so it's adding the background, and you can also add the CSS like this. I'm saying border 2 pixel solid red. Refresh the page, click on this, 2 pixel solid red. Okay, if I'm saying solid green, refresh the page, click on this, it's adding the solid green border. So as you know, you are adding the CSS property using the CSS action or CSS. This is the method. Whenever I say method and whenever I say action, that means I'm talking about this after the select. Okay, for suppose if you are adding more than one property, how can you do that? Let me show you. I'm saying just comment this and I'm saying this dot, that means I'm talking about the current object. I'm saying whenever someone click on the button, just use the property, and I'm using the keep here value. That means I'm saying add the backgrounds, copy this background and add the column. Now I'm saying background color red because we are adding more than one property. Here we are chaining, but we are adding more than one property. Comma separate. Now I'm saying add second property. For suppose I'm saying border and I'm saying 4 pixel solid red or solid yellow or solid. Refresh the page, click on this. As you know, it's adding the same property. So in this way you can add the more than two properties or more than one properties using this curly braces. Okay, so now how can this is the CSS method. And what about the submit selector? For suppose you have a form, and as you know, every form have an action and method I'm using post, so don't worry about this. Okay, now I'm saying I have two fields, input type text, and for the I'm saying this is the email. So in the paragraph I'm saying email, and now copy paste, and I'm saying this is the password. This is the password. And now I'm saying I have the button. I'm saying submit. Now I'm giving the ID to my forms. I'm saying my form, F capital. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page, you have your forms. I'm saying whenever someone click on the button, which is saying I'm saying my button, not we are talking about the submit selector, so you don't need the class here. Okay, I'm saying whenever submit this form, as you know, it's sending to the this I'm saying 1.php. Refresh the page, click on this, it's sending 1.php because PHP is not available, so don't worry about. We will discuss about the PHP also when we works on the Ajax. Okay, so now I'm saying whenever someone click on the this, whenever someone submit the submit selector, it's a submit selector. I'm saying whenever someone submit the form, show the alert. I'm saying working. Refresh the page, click on this, it's fine. Okay, it's working. Now I'm saying check these two values. So don't worry about this. If you are not familiar with, we will discuss about how can you get the inputs and how can you get the values. I'm saying this is the email, make sure this is the class, email ID, and this is the ID, which is the password. I'm just showing you that how submit selector works or how submit method works. Okay, so now I'm saying email, I'm assigning the value, I'm saying email dot val. If you are not familiar with val, just ignore this, we will discuss about in later lectures, but for now it's email. I'm saying this is the password, and I'm saying this is the password, and now I'm using the if statements. So that's why we told you that you have the basic knowledge of JavaScript, because we are using the JavaScript here. Okay, so this is the if statement, and I'm saying if the email variables not empty, or if the email is empty, and or you can use or password is also empty, generate the error that please fill all fields or all fields required, fill all fields. Otherwise you can say go now. Okay, it's fine. Go to your page, refresh the page, click on this, it's saying fill all the fields, and it's also submitting. Why? Because you have to add, you have to pass parameter here, and you have to use the e.prevent default. Go to your page, refresh the page, click on this, it's saying fill all fields, and it's not submitting your form. So in this way you can use the submit selector and you can validate your form. We will discuss about the validation in details in our later lectures, but for now you can use the submit method or submit event to fetch the elements. We will discuss about the how can you get the values from the text fields, but for now it's enough. So thank you for watching.